So moving on, I'm going to leave this question on poor performance because this is a VIP issue, it's not a misconduct question. Employee having an affair with another colleague, is this considered misconduct? Now, let me rephrase my answer. No.
Whatever you say shall be used against you.
I know. I have to choose my words very carefully because I was about to say.
Caution.
I have had a lot of experience with this issue that I have dealing with this. My first question is, how do you know the person's having an affair? Right? Second of all, is the affair in the office? Is the affair outside of hours, etc.? Third of all, are you actually jealous? No, I'm being deadly serious. Right? Are you impacted that you fancy somebody and they're not fancying you back? Yeah? I've dealt with this case a number of times over the last probably 2.5, 3 years. Right? And it is, and one I dealt with recently where it was very much gossip mongering. And gossip mongering in terms of slander against one employee to another employee. And once again, I used my please explain structure and went through. And no one was having an affair with anyone. It's just because somebody gets a lift going home at 8:30 at night because they're finishing work, or is having an affair with somebody. Right? Unless you've got valid proof, etc., and or in your terms and conditions you have a policy that says no inter-office relationships or fornication or marital relationships, etc. Right? If that's the case, I doubt most banks would work. I doubt most telcos would work. Right? I doubt the public service would work. So before you go down the path and accuse someone of an affair, you ask yourself a question. Are they actually having an affair, or they're sitting around having coffee, maybe they're talking outside work hours, etc. What evidence do you have? And, like I said, is it impacting you? Did you want to do it? Right? But if it is, and it's actually harmful, and it's actually going back to the organization, another case I dealt with in the project was where the husband walked in, and he barraged into the office and he muscled the guy up. Right? That's a different story. That has to be dealt with accordingly.
Just to take a lead from that, sometimes it is not so simplistic as well. We have had cases where employee is subordinate and she is probably dating the superior. And the superior has to do performance evaluation for the employee. Okay? So where there could be a situation of conflict of interest may or may not exist, but it could be presented. This is why often, if husband and wife are not placed in the same section, in the same unit, companies, if they are married or they rotate them. They rotate them to different places, so that there is this so-called arm's length dealing between them. Otherwise, you see, maybe the superior is a very fair and frank person. He may not be giving special favors to his girlfriend, but the perception will be, if she gets a high rank, then it will be said it's because she's with him. When she gets, it's a very difficult position really to handle.
It's really subjective. Yeah.
It's difficult. I mean, if you're talking about an organization where, if it's a smallish organization where everybody is very, together, the unity is there, people are all seated, in one place and they see each other's face every day, and there's a lot of friendships developed within the teams. Okay. Talking about managing bigger places, I think American companies are very particular about this. They want disclosure and they want declaration. They do not encourage relationship between colleagues inside the organization. Especially if you have depending on the kind of products that you are dealing with as well. It depends. It's very much a case of what may apply to one organization. I agree with Roy. There are lots of intermarriages in government service. Okay, there's a lot of intermarriages in private sectors as well, banks and so on. In government service, we notice if somebody intermarries, they'll always transfer the other one spouse to another section or to another ministry. Very rarely you find husband and wife working in the same place, same office. Okay.
On that point, in the US and in Australia, it's a similar case. Reason being, because once you have inter-office relationships, or I don't know what's the right word of calling, whatever it is, right? It also then borders on the line of if things go wrong, haywire, you have issues of sexual harassment, right? Sexual harassment claims, especially in Australia, many years ago dealt with, was very much people were in a relationship and one wanted to stop it, and then from there it brings things up, which is appropriate. If it's okay, we'll do one more question. Yeah. Do we do sleeping on duty, or do we do? There's another one further up. There was one about staff slandering.
There's one question when 6 or 7 people have that's
So
one.
we terminate, that's the PIP one.
Yeah, above that there's one more question. I think we missed out. Just go further, scroll up please. There's one, 7. If a staff is constantly on emergency leave.
4 to 5 days a month, that's the reason why kids sick can action be taken. Okay. I've had 3 incidents only this year.
The question, maybe you want to read out, some people can't see the question.
Okay, so the question is, if a staff is constantly on emergency leave for 4 to 5 days, and it provides a valid reason why if kid's sick can action be taken. As I said, I've actually dealt with 3 of these cases this year alone, where once again, the situation was, a person had been working in the organization for many years. And after many years, unfortunately, there was an incident in his own personal circumstance that he ended up taking a number of emergency leave days in a month. And I can't discuss with you what the situation was, but it was very much opening a discussion and a dialogue with the person and understanding what the circumstances were around his family. Why was he taking emergency leave? Because here, you use the key word, provides a valid reason. If it's a valid reason, and he's doing things with a wife and a kid that are sick, right? Keep in mind, when we go back to the point, we are employers pushing and wanting to drive the issue of work-life balance, employer of choice, right? Making provisions and understanding, right? You want retention and engagement. If you really believe in those things, that question should never be there. If you don't believe in it, right, then the way to deal with it is by force. But if you are going to spend all this money with consultants and we come in and sit there and talk to you about, let's engage our people, right? Let's give them the understanding of, we cherish your family, etc. And that's all fantastic in a frame up on the wall, yeah? But if you really want to practice it, that actually is insignificant. But get an understanding with the person, what's happening. Is the kid's illness a serious matter? If it is a serious matter, offer some assistance. Rather than document it and create an issue out of it. If you want to create an issue, she'll tell you the process. Do it. But once you do the process and the person resigns and goes, then you've got an issue of attrition. Once you've got an issue of attrition, you then have to go through a whole heap of re-recruiting. On re-recruiting, you've got a whole issue of cost to bring on the person. You don't even know what your induction orientation costs are. So is that the real issue? Especially if you use the word, it's a valid reason. I'm not married. You know what? If I was and my wife was sick, I'd take time off. And if my employer, which is me, has an issue with it, Right?
The employer can go salary for free.
There, exactly right. I mean, my guys are all here. You know, we have a very relaxed structure on this because engagement for us is number one priority. But if I want everything tabulated, that just because it's a valid reason, and the wife and the child or the mother, right, or the grandfather, etc., is ill, that's my response to that. Be passionate. Be compassionate. Believe in your. You know, everybody has mission, vision, core values, philosophy. What else is there? The community slogans, etc. All of that is fantastic. Like I say, if you have all of that, frame it, put it up in the wall. Don't practice it. But that question there shouldn't be a question if you actually have true philosophies in a business that you want: retention, engagement, and self-development.
Support the employees, they need support, they will support you. When companies sometimes go through financial problems, some employees will sit through sent by not for any other reason, but because they deliver the food needs for them. But in any relationship, whether employee relationship is any other relationship, what we invest is what we get out.